Morning, Steve Reed in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Well, this morning we had a nice long commute here in Chicago because of an inch or so during rush hour, and that continues now. We are now the third snowiest year on record, and we'll see if this is the end. The long-range weather maps do show moderation in temperatures out there in the 7 to 15-day time frame, so maybe we can put winter behind us soon. Overnight prices, beans, corn, and wheat all a little bit lower. We had another big rally yesterday in the bean market. I think there was some buying that's coming in again because of the tight old crop U.S. situation. Over in the corn, I think the market continues to see money flow coming into the corn market on this technical rally. Some people blame it on USDA reports that started in December that showed lower stocks than expected and continued in February when they raised demand and lowered the carryout more than expected. So there's going to be a lot of importance in the corn market on two things. Number one, whether or not all the acres get planted because of this cold winter and the cold soils. And number two, what does the government say on March 31st about March 1 stocks? Over the wheat, we've had a nice bounce in wheat. I think some of it initially had to do with concerns about cold weather in the United States and crop conditions, and they continue to decline from last month in the hard red winter wheat areas, but they also are still above a year ago. And the key here is weather down in the southern plains when we come out of dormancy. All that crop needs to drink water to improve conditions there. Nothing new on the Russian-Ukraine situation. Yesterday, the Russians moved their troops out of the eastern part of the Ukraine, and now we have to see what the next step of the Russians are, or if this is their ultimate goal. And that's kind of quieted some of the outside markets down. One more point, the head of NASS, Crop Statistics Group, is moving to a different job within the USDA. Joe Persacki was a hardworking person, and he's moving back to Illinois, closer to the farm and closer to the family. And now we'll have to see down the road if the numbers that come out of the USDA are any better, especially in corn stocks, and are any closer to the average trade guesses that might reduce some of the volatility that we've been seeing when USDA reports have been released. But he was a good person, and he will be missed. As always, these are my thoughts and not those of ADM or ADM Investor Services, and have a safe and profitable trading day.